So she reached down there and she got Felix out, rushed him to the vet. Poor Felix caught pneumonia, went blind.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's those Tide Pods that she used.
He was all messed up. But the good news is that he's regained his sight.
Awesome.
And doesn't seem to be any permanent damage, luckily. So poor little Felix is on the mend. And he's going to look like he's going to make a full recovery.
Good.
That's great.
So
That's crazy.
Oh, I want you to say load one more time.
The load. What?
Yeah.
He blew. I wonder what made him. Well, I know what made him climb in there.
He's a cat. That's what made him do it. That's what cats do.
Cat.
That's what they do.
One little paw, like, wait.
Dogs do similar things, but they also like their little dens and hide, but they're not capable. They're not nimble and agile like that. They can't jump up on a water. So it seems like apparently Dejan's not the only one who likes to hang out on appliances. With her legs cocked open.
But hers was a dryer.
It was a
I said appliances.
It was a dryer. I don't think Felix would have made it through that cycle.
So one pussy gets caught in the wash, one gets caught on the dryer.
Oh, you gotta dry it off afterwards. You gotta dry it, and you'll be in for some whole other problems.
So a Chinese family, they adopt this cute little puppy, and you say, "Why is this news? Why is this news?" Jijan's shaking her head. She's like, I know something's wrong if we're talking about it. So this Chinese family in China, they adopt this little puppy, and they were told it was a Tibetan Mastiff. Okay. Which is an awesome breed. All the Mastiffs are.
Yeah.
And they're big, powerful dogs, and very fluffy and furry. Very, very good dogs. So anyway, they were told that that's what this breed was. So they get the dog home, and they just love this little puppy to death, right? And so over the course of 2 years, there's some little signs.
2 years?
Yeah, 2 years. 2 years. There was some weird things going on with this puppy, right? Some things they didn't really notice until it was kind of like one of those things in retrospect. You know what I mean? The puppy never really barked much, or at all, really. And the puppy on occasion would stand up on his hind legs.
Wait a minute.
Right? But
2 years.
I'm startled.
So, and then the puppy, he started growing really big. What's the big? They expected the puppy to be big, a big dog, right?
Massive.
But this puppy got to be really big. So big that they put him out of the house because he was just too big. This dog was taking up so much space. They put a dog house in the backyard. And on occasion, when they would go out to visit the dog, he would stand up and growl. So they became afraid of the dog. And it is at this point where they finally started saying, I think there's something going on with this dog. And they called the Humane Society and all those people, whatever, and they come out and it's like, yeah, it turns out their dog is a bear.
Oh, my God.
A bear.
Right.
2 years it takes you to discover
2
that?
years.
Well, the way they explained it was kind of like they were kind of in denial and in love with. They just had and the changes were gradual. They're saying like, because if I showed you the pictures and I know dogs, and it looks like a puppy. Like the cub, it really did look like a puppy.
It didn't look like a puppy. It looked like it was cute.
No, they told the exact breed to say they did a good job of saying it because that breed, that's how that breed looks.
Yeah.
Yes, that's why I said I know dogs and I know Tibetan Mastiffs, and it looks like that.
A puppy Tibetan Mastiff?
Yes, it does.
Wow.
So I get it, but the fact that it was one of those things where like if they had seen the bear like for the first time at 1 year old, they probably like that's not a dog, that's a bear. But because they had him from a puppy, what they thought was a puppy, and was changes, and I could kind of see how it took him a minute.
If Jack stood up on his hind legs,
right, trying to get to picnic baskets.
Like I said, I can see a minute. I don't know about 2 years, but maybe part of that time they realized it was a bear and they just thought they was gonna work with it or something. Maybe we're gonna make it. We love him already. We're gonna make it work. You know what I'm saying? This is Little Black. They named him Little Black. This is Little Black. And we love Little Black.
Yeah, it's our bear.
That's
right.
racist.
So he got
It's racist to name him Little Black.
Little Black. This Chinese family named their dog Little Black.
Well, he was a little black bear.
No.
Right, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, too close to home.
And they said that this actually is not uncommon.
For people to sell them.
Well,
That's what I'm thinking. I'm with you. Well, how do they get the bear?
I think the part that's uncommon, I don't think they usually have them for 2 years before they find out. But they said that they do that often. They say that it's a puppy and they sell it to people, and then people, it's a long time. They're long gone by the time they find out that it's really not a puppy, that it's a bear cub.
Bear.
And who the hell gets these wild animals?
Yes.
Like, who is the procurer of that?
Yes.
Like I just happen to have this little baby cub for sale.
Right?
Who's out there like,
Yeah, I don't know.
It's birthing season in the woods. Let me go get some new pups.
I feel like you could get more. Well, no.
Like actually breeding dogs and trying to steal bears' cubs.
Well,
I think it's less dangerous.
I was going to say it's definitely less dangerous. That's for sure. Because one of these days they're going to run up against a mama bear and it's going to be all over with.
It's going to be no more of this.
No more.
No more black market bear scam.
You better have a big picnic basket on that day.
Ain't no laying down and playing dead that time.
So in other animal news, there's a Chinese woman from Michigan. She's a Chinese citizen. She's a citizen of China, but she lives in Michigan, and she's in Florida, I guess, on vacation or something.
Mm-hmm.
And she runs across these sea turtles, a nest of sea turtles, which are protected, right? And it also, they said that the area was roped off, and it had stakes and yellow tape and everything, and signs saying don't disturb the sea turtles, because the sea turtles, they come and they lay their eggs, and they
gotta go feed them.
They put sand on top of it, and then they go back into the sea, and they just leave the turtles there to fend for themselves. They hatch, and then the moonlight kind of directs them to the water, and that's how they. But they say only 1 in 1,000 baby turtles makes it to adulthood, which is why they're protected. So yeah. And this lady decided that she was like, to hell with these signs. Maybe she doesn't read English. I don't know. And she was like, fuck these turtles. She started stamping on the turtles.
What? And
she had the little eggs, and she had a stick, and she was stabbing with a stick. And yeah, they arrested her ass.
Hell yeah. Endangered turtle killing crazy lady?
So she could do up to 5 years, they said. So she's in jail right now.
I didn't get a sense that she was actually purposefully doing this.
I don't think so
I think
either.
she was walking someplace she wasn't supposed to be, and thereby stepping on turtles' nest.
But then what about the stick?
I think she was probably taking a picture, and she stuck something in the ground I think that's the stake they're talking about. I don't think she was in the ground like stabbing it like, it's
like a vampire.
Like it was her walking stick.
I think what y'all call animal abuse, she called hunting.
Oh.
And she was looking for breakfast.
It may have been a delicacy. Turtle eggs. She might have been like, I'm about to scramble these up.
I've never been to China, and I'm not exactly sure what they eat. I know they eat some unusual things, to us. And I would not be surprised if they eat turtle eggs and turtles.
Sure.
Yeah.
But some people eat turtle eggs here.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think that's what I think she was looking for breakfast. That's what I think.
That's racist.
I'm not going to say what I'm
Whatever.
I'm going to leave my comment to myself then.
No, what? What do you think?
I was going to say, well, then she knew what she was doing.
Yeah. I don't think...
She was like, I know exactly what this is.
Yeah, because even if you don't read English, like, I think the fact that something is roped off and it's yellow, I think that's kind of universal.
Yeah.
Like, don't fuck with this. Yeah. You know what I mean? I think that translates. You know what I mean?
Do you know what time she was out there doing it? In the middle of the day?
I don't know.
Yeah, but you don't have
time enough where there were witnesses.
You don't have to be white to be entitled.
Oh, hell no.
Because if you Chinese from China, in China, you entitled.
Yeah.
Because you're just part of the majority. So anyway, I think this bitch was trying to get a selfie. And she got busted.
Okay, so Pip's theory is selfie. My theory is breakfast. And Dijon is just like, who cares? Just lock her up.
Yeah. Throw away the key. She getting less time than people who sell weed.
Man. Well, we've talked about seagulls on this show before.
The rats of the sky.
Seagulls are a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. And after these stories, I dislike them even more.
Yeah.
And it's apparently across the pond, because we got like 3 seagull stories, and they all take place overseas in England.
What the hell are they doing to the birds over there?
No, I think it's what the birds are doing to the people. This one pair of seagull parents, gangster asshole. These gangster seagulls hold an elderly couple hostage for 6 days. 6 days.
I need more information.
Okay, I'm about to give it to you. So what happens is these seagulls decide that they're going to build a nest on top of this house.
Huh.
Right? And I guess the daddy seagull, well, no, you know what? The seagull community, they have been working for gender equality. So I'm not going to assume that it was the daddy seagull that built it. It was probably the mama seagull.
Okay.
She was like, fuck this, your sense of decoration and your design scheme and all, it clashes. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to build this nest. I got this. You go get us some fish. And I'm going to build the nest.
And hot Cheetos. So, like
right, hot Cheetos, because we've seen them stealing hot Cheetos out of stores. Yeah. Right? Yeah, we've seen that. So while daddy's out hunting for fish and hot Cheetos, mama's building a nest on top of this elderly couple's house. These people are in their 70s. The husband in his late 70s, the wife in her early 70s. And mama didn't do that great of a job. And the nest slid down onto the awning that is directly above the elderly couple's doorway. So anytime the elderly couple tries to enter or exit through the front door, the parents start pitching a fit. They start squawking and swooping down and all this kind of stuff. Yes, they even attacked and pecked the husband on the back of his head so bad that he had to go to the hospital.
Oh, Lord.
He had a gash in the back of his head. The gangster seagull sent the old man
to the hospital.
So, of course, the old man is calling around because seagulls are protected with they bitch ass.
They are?
Yes. We talked about that the last time.
Oh, I must have forgot because I don't like them.
Yeah, they're protected. So he's calling around to the Humane Society and these different animal organizations.
Come get y'all fucking birds.
Do something about these birds because I can't do anything. Legally, he can't even move the nest. He can't do anything. Even if he could get close enough to the nest to move it someplace else, he couldn't even do that.
Better than me.
Like, he can't do anything.
He would be better than me, too.
So they're like, sorry, sir, nothing we can do. Like, we ain't set up to help you. We only set up to help the birds.
Wow.
You know? And if you do anything, your ass is going to be in trouble.
Wow.
So finally, a radio station, BBC, they come out and they build an awning over the... Oh, well, in the meantime, before that happened, the only way for the elderly lady, poor thing, is like not mobile, right? So she's basically kind of housebound. So the husband has to be the one to go
in and out
to get the
errands
groceries and all this stuff. So luckily for him, he has an attached garage, which he has to go through his kitchen and into the garage to get in the car and then go get the food and bring it home, whatever. But while he's gone, he has to leave his garage up for some reason. I guess he doesn't have an automatic remote. And so he has to, and he's like, that's not ideal that I'm gone away from the home and the garage is just wide open.
Right. And she can't protect herself.
And she can't do anything. Somebody could just come in there and, whatever. And so that's not great, but because of the bitch ass seagulls, he don't have any other choice.
Right. He can't close it and go through the front door.
Right. So that's how he was living. And then, but the radio station had mercy on them, came out, had people put up like an awning or a canopy that extended from their doorway to allow them the space to get away from the house and the nest. So I guess without the seagulls seeing them or swooping down, assuming that they're trying to, fuck with their little
nest or
babies,
wow.
their little ugly ass chicks.
Wow. So they had to put an awning under the awning.
Basically.
Or extend it out.
Yeah, basically.
Wow.
Yeah, basically. And the thing is, that's going to have to be that's going to have to be how they live until the chicks are old enough to fly away.
And it's going to be a lot of bird shit up there.
Oh, my God.
They're going to be bird shit lucky.
Bird shit lucky. They are bird shit lucky.
They are bird shit lucky.
This is the definition when they give you an example in the dictionary under bird shit lucky. This is the example that they give. A bird shits on you, and this is what happens.
Yeah. You're marked for life. Marked for life.
So this man is this man is out with his kids, and the seagull swoops down to try to steal his chips. And this guy, he's like, seagulls protected my ass.
Right.
You coming for me and mine? You're going to catch this. You're going to catch this smoke.
Hello, protect yourself at all times.
So this 64-year-old man, he caught the seagull by his feet.
Okay, wait, that's excessive.